Hi there, beautiful people of YouTube, this is Bahamon Raven, and welcome to this new episode of my Let's Play of Emblem Path of Radiance. In the last chapter, chapter 18, we started our quote-unquote invasion of Daein. Yeah, that was fun. And now, without further ado, let us head into chapter 19. Now, there's a little bit of a story around this chapter, which I'm going to explain as I head into battle preparation, but as you can see from the end from the files right here, something did happen between this recording and everything else. I'll explain on the way. But let's go in for now. Let's do our storytelling and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, so where were we last time? Oh, there. Princess Alincia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marched to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Daein's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiery, was a long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Daein's expectation, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increases interest in the war. Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Daein. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Alright, so apparently we are heading into Daein to try and finish the war as fast as possible, so yeah. Chapter 19, Entrusted. I am not happy as of right now, as you can guess. But everything will come into place, I promise. Naisala, King Naisala of Kilvas, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Tor Garen? Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Ah, Kayachi, you worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare to insult Daein, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Daein? Never! Come now, General Petrine, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I will be taking the field myself. Sounds like you set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine, Kilvas will always stand at Daein's side, as long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything is settled. Well then, I'm off. Yeah, we won't be fighting Petrine in this map. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, these crows are completely scum. Give that one enough, even the smallest opening, and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. Sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat. I slept with the window open tonight, and some cold actually got in. Okay, so this is the battle report for last battle, but trust me, this has nothing to do with the main Let's Play. Why do I say main Let's Play? Well, allow me to show you a little something. Do you remember this guy? Yeah, he was supposed to be dead, at chapter 17 part 4. So how come he's alive? And rather, how come he's actually good? Well, his defenses are still iffy, but still. Well, here's the thing. As I was rearranging all of my files for chapter 19, I realized something that actually scared me. The video file, the video footage, was nowhere to be found, and I was certain I actually recorded it. So, since I couldn't manage to find it, actually I did, to be honest, but the file was, well, corrupted, I couldn't use it for the Let's Play, I took the heavy decision to actually start a side Let's Play, well, side run, sorry, that I have been played as I have been recording the last chapters of the game, those being chapters from 25 to 28. Yeah, this is the result, this video is the result of a run that I did just in just a few days, really. It was a little bit rushed, but I do like my characters, with the exception of Ike. Yeah, you can definitely see that he's worse than the one I've been using in my Let's Play so far, because take a look at his speed. Fun fact, his speed was actually 13 by the time he reached, no wait, it was 15 by the time he reached level 20 promoted, and I had to use a speed wing on him. So, get that into your head. So yeah, Boyd is alive, and he's actually good, so I'm actually going to use it for this map. I actually dropped the Vantage and Adept Scroll on him because he has such a good skill. Like, I'm seriously surprised that Boyd actually turned out to be good. But it's only going to be for this map, because from the next chapter I'm going to upload on YouTube, I'm back to my original Let's Play where Boyd is actually still dead. So yeah, sorry buddy, but it's glad to have you back at least for this map. Anyway, I'm going to do battle preparation real quick, so I'll see you in a short bit. Alright, that was actually a quick one. So, the only thing I actually did was giving Mist the Shade Scroll, as well as sharing some bonus experience on Mist and Rolf, as well as rearrange some of the inventory, not really all that much. Considering that this file is going to stay only for this map only, I'm not really going to be too hot and bothered by what I do here. So, let's go into the map. I do want to take care of this as fast as I can. Alright, is this map. I'll try to play it as similarly as possible to how I played it on the first time. So I'm actually going to show you what I did. So General, there look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Daein, but there are some crows from Killis as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvis is with them. The Crow King himself, he's cooperating with Daein? Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is in a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the commander of King Kilvis. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvis soldier, As a fellow bird tribe Lagoos, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we are outmanned by the Daein troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That would be a tremendous help. Hint hint, bonus experience, hint hint. Well, suppose I could go meet with King Kilvis, if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Okay, so for this map I'm actually going to do a little something. And wait, let me choose my units, thank you. So I'm actually going to drop Nephne because she's actually falling behind a lot. I mean, her speed is great, but everything else is just meh for this map. You would hope she would be promoted at this point, but she is not, so sorry, I guess. I guess I can bring Stefan because an extra sword is always nice to have. then I think my formation is actually pretty good already. Okay, so what I will optimally do is actually send, let's see here, Rayson, Janaf with the full guard, and Jill up on the left side. You'll soon see why. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot to do a little something for Rayson, which I did in my Let's Play. That being, wait, let me go back to the base real quick. And I'm actually going to give him the boots so that he can actually move faster and dance farther for guys. Alright, let's see here. Now what I want to do is send Janaf with the full guard. It is mandatory for me. Up here to try and stall some of the enemies here. But the real deal is Naysala. See how scary he is? With his Lagoose band, of course. Now, what you really want to do is actually have one of the Hawks, Janaf or Ulki, to go up there and speak to him. And once he does that, he will go speak with Rayson automatically, and he will leave the map. But here's the tricky part. Naysala knows the Vortex skill, which is exclusive to him, which essentially allows him to use the Wind Tome attack. And considering he has pretty high magic, is going to hurt a lot. The reason why I gave Janaf the full guard is because 1, I don't want him to be overly injured by it, and 2, because there is a ballista here. And ballistas do hurt a lot. The reason why I gave him the full guard is actually self-explanatory at this point, am I right? Also, I think I'm going to drop a vulnerary on him, actually a couple, just in case. But Jill will be out there for support. Ideally, I would like her to take care of the ballista, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She would have to be in ballista range herself, 2 ballista range, in order to do such a thing. So that's actually kinda scary. So, okay, once we have spoken with Naysala, all the crows in this map will turn as green units and they will try to leave the map. For every crow you rescue, there is a bonus experience, as well as a clear bonus if you clear this map in like 7 or 8 turns, I don't remember really. Nor do I want to, I just want to take care of this map and get to the end game as fast as I can, because let's face it, that's what's really gonna happen soon enough, and the one thing I'm actually really hyped about. Anyway, my formation is set. Don't worry if someone dies here, because, well, it's not tied to the main LP, so, for example, if Oscar dies, he will be back for the next chapter, I can already tell you that. Spoiler! But anyway, let's go. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Bagnion. I even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group, but as long as Kilva stands at the side of Daein, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see about that. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure that you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you are at a disadvantage. Yes, I heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Rayson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic on his refusal. It seems that Naysala was responsible for Rayson's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him, nor can I really. And the Hawks? They too are the bird tribes, but surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force this issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Yep, it's time to go indeed. Alright, so let us execute Order 66, I mean... Alright, sorry, I just had to make that reference. Okay, so what I will do is highlight the ballista range so that I can actually keep units out of it. I am not overly worried about Jill, despite the fact that she might actually get severely injured by those. But then again, if I can manage to go outside of ballista range, which is usually in a straight line, right here, I think I have a better chance to actually survive this. Okay, so what I want to do here, like really, is make sure that I move Raisin in such a way that he will not be attacked even by mistake by one of these guys. And I'll start sending Jill in order to take down some of the enemies out there. Oh, Raisin got a level up. Let's see what it is. It's pretty alright. Works for Blessing, I guess. Okay, so one thing I do need to keep in mind, if I move Jill in, yes, I can do that, but it would be advisable if I actually send her far away from Naysala's range. Otherwise, there is a very good chance that my units here might die. I've seen it happen before. Naysala is just that, he's just that scary, that's all. Okay, so what I will do here is, it's too bad that I haven't brought the Sonic Sword on anyone here, but it's not like I really care. Oh, by the way, a little bit of an Easter egg, I suppose. There is a hidden conversation, or rather, a boss quote between Homasta the boss and Stefan, because I think they actually are have trained under the same master or something like that. Don't quote me there, because I actually don't remember everything there is to know about these characters, so sorry in advance, everyone. Okay, so I do need to remember that there are crows out here, so the less I manage to kill, the better. Which is why I'll put Marcia here in defense of Soren. With, yeah, the Iron Lance should be good enough. I'll put Ike here, out of range of this guy with the hand axe. And Mist right here behind Rolf. Also, I'll use a physics right here on Raisin. Because, yes, that 1 HP is not really that big of a deal. But, again, this file is not staying in the main LP, so I'm actually kind of allowed to do whatever I please. That's actually refreshing, not gonna lie. Okay, so this guy goes for Astrid, and Astrid will swiftly take care of him. Well, not really, but close enough. That's a clean kill for Rolf, which he is yet to promote, actually. I do believe that in my main Let's Play, at the time of this recording, I actually don't remember, so don't quote me there. I do believe that at this part of the game, Rolf actually promoted in my main Let's Play. Like, I am fairly certain that he did. Because I think I actually had him grind off the crows in the last map. And as you can see, ballistas actually do hurt a lot. Another shot of that and Jill is actually dead. So what I'm going to do is fairly easy to guess at this point, right? Also, I gotta say, Boyd with Vantage is actually pretty scary. If you can actually manage to proc Adept in as well, it would be so awesome. Okay, so I managed to clear this part of the map without having to kill anyone, so that's swell. I will have to dance for Raisin. Or not. Or yes, maybe. Yeah, I will most definitely have to have someone get Rayson, but no one is in range. That's actually a bummer, because what I really need to do is actually go here and speak to Naysala now, as long as I have the chance. But at the same time, I also want to kill this guy. But I suppose I can refrain from doing that. I'll just talk with Naysala and leave Jill and Janaf out there. I think if I move away Rayson, I think the two of them will be fine. You, King Kilvis, you egg-stealing snake. One of the Barn's flock, eh? You are his eyes, if I am not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans. Now you're fighting against Laguz? You Hawks rescued Rayson, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Rayson is here? Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him to escape Serena's forest. Helped him? Are you saying that a human came to the aid of Rayson, or Laguz? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leanne too. Leanne is alive? Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest has returned. That was their power at work. I see. That's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm gonna know that you really are the enemy and report back to King Tabarn. Think it over. Yes. What to do? So, I am definitely not as stupid as to attack him, so I'm gonna stay here. So, ideally, what I would really like to do is actually kill this guy, like this. Jesus Christ! She would have to proc stun, because yes, I actually gave her stun. Or, better yet... This might actually work in my favor if my planning is flawless enough. I do have to bank on stun or a crit, but I suppose that can work. Ow. Okay, so it didn't work. So the best thing I can do right now is actually, let's see. Will Rayson be outside of range if, no, he won't. So I actually need to send someone to actually take care of this guy immediately, but there's this killer axe, which worries me, and a lot at that. I think I have to somehow shove Boyd in order to make my plan work here. Because, yeah, I do believe that Boyd is the only one that can actually... Oh, wait. This is very problematic, to say the least. I mean... I can always send Rayson away, but Jill will be slaughtered by the ballistas here. I mean, I can always physics, if need be, but... Let's face it, Jill would not be able to survive 2 ballistas. And the enemies. So, I'll have to take a huge gamble here, and actually send... no, that's not what I wanted to check. And actually have to send Astrid out there. Or... Well, I have to kill this crow. There's no getting around it, so... Rolf be a deer and actually do my job for me. The Rolf's bow will be enough. Then what I am going to do is actually try to send maybe someone like Ike down there to intercept the killer axe, but it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy at all, because I'll still have to do this, and we all know how risky this might be. Alright, at least she critted. She critted here. But I do need to send, I need to shove Boyd twice. And the only way I can do that is by doing this. Let's see here. Steel Lance, Killer Lance. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, Like I said, once I'm done recording this video, I'm actually going to elaborate the file immediately so that it won't get corrupted by any mistake. Let's see here. Now I can shove Boyd with both. So if I put Boyd here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'll be out of range of the sniper, and he can use the hand axe to actually hurt him. Don't think he can actually die. Actually, I think he will. He's actually fairly lucky that you need to be able to shove him. Yes. But now Boyd will have to survive the flock of Myrmidons, which might or might not happen. So that's actually a thing. Oh, he actually needed the adept proc in order to kill that guy. Fine by me, I suppose. And now I'll send this killer axe to the convoy. I still can't save Jill unless I do this. As in, I chant for Jill and then rescue Rayson and get the hell out of there. Like yesterday. Okay, so like this, Jill will not be attacked. Oh wait, I haven't forgotten about you, don't worry. I actually sent the sword to the convoy, so Kieran it is. This might do. I think it actually is a bad idea to put Oscar next to Boyd, because he might be able to crit a lot. Yeah, I think he'll have roughly a 15% chance to crit these guys. Not exactly my favorite, but there is very little I can do at this point. Okay, so no one will be able to attack Mist if I move her here. And I'll heal up Boyd because he'll need all the HP he can. Okay, so like this, Astrid will be attacked only by one person, or two at the most if we want to count 3 if we're counting the ballista and this guy. But I won't show too much concern over that. As long as I can stay out of the ballista range with Marcia, I think everything is going to be swell. Those crows will not be able to attack, so I am not concerned at all. Actually, now that I think about it, that guy might go for Marcia. Well, whatever goes. Whatever goes. Oh, okay, he goes back to healing. I forgot that I actually hurt him with Jill. Okay, so now everyone else will go for Janaf. Janaf will be able to survive a few hits from these guys, as well as the ballista if need be, because of the full guard. Alright, he dodged. Okay, so this is the part I actually dread to see. Well, maybe not really that dreadful. It all depends on how much damage he take. Oof! He does take a lot of damage, but I think only 2 more can actually attack him. If javelins are not involved. Oh, ow. You know, if you proc Vantage and Adept before getting hit, that would be appreciated. Longsword to the convoy. Okay, so some crows are moving in, but not really too scary. I am more concerned with the crows here on this side because of this ballista right here. Yeah, because the other phase comes after the enemy phase, so let's see here. I would have to hope that Naysala moves in for last. So Naysala will not attack anyone anymore, but, and that's a big but, he will be attacking if he gets attacked. He's not going to attack any of my units right now, but he will go to speak to Rayson. So I actually do want to take care of all these enemies first and foremost. Also, good job, Boyd. You actually deserved some well-deserved physics. Oh, by the way, if you happen to hear some some wind noise in the background whenever I am not speaking, it's because I actually had to turn on my vent. Otherwise, I would die of heat in this room where I am recording. It's actually hot as all hell. Hand axe? Yeah, sure, why not? I would rather work on Astrid's axe rank. Not that it matters again, but you get the drill, right? Training, I actually took a much different approach to my units, as you can see, because I actually trained a lot more of mounted units as well as promoted. Well, a lot more is a bit of a stretch, really, but you get the picture, I suppose. So I'll drop Rayson here, so then Naysala will go to speak to him right here. And, Jill is actually wounded. And this guy has a Lagoose bow. How can you reach Jill? Oh, because you can go to the ballista, right. So, how am I to take care of him then? Simple enough. By sending a unit that actually has the power to kill him. Oscar, my boy, my man. Do me a favor and take care of him. The proccing guard there was actually kinda useless, but I do appreciate it. Also, another reason why you can tell that this is a different run is because this Oscar actually has axes as secondary weapon. So yeah, in my original run, he actually has bows, if you remember. Yeah, the Iron Lance will do. Okay, so those soldiers on the right are not really that big of a concern to me, so I'll just leave them be. This guy, on the other hand, needs to die. I do believe that Naysala moves before the other crows, so I am not overly concerned. Now, I do want to put Soren... Oh, this is a healer, actually. I didn't see that. They're all gray. They're all confusing me. This guy will transform, so I do need to be careful. But even then, Soren has the Lagoose Guard, so... what's even to be worried about? Like, I don't know, you guys tell me. Because I clearly cannot see the issue. Alright, so I can end the turn right here. Let's hope Janaf survives. I mean, it's not mandatory to this run, as I already said like 5 times before. But you get the picture. Yeah, Janaf will most definitely be able to survive. Man, it's so hot in my room. Sorry if my commentary gets stale at one point, but I'm actually over angry at this map. Rayson! Hey, Rayson, look at you! You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. You, how dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Begone, my ears are close to you. Rayson, we're friends, are we not? Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that foul, bloated man. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just impatient and flew away on your own, so... Are you blaming me? No, well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was in the wrong, on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright? Leanne is alive. Yes, the barn's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When she sees her face, I'm sure King Lorazier will begin to feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Rayson? I suppose that. If you hadn't deceived me and taken me into the forest, we might have not discovered her. So I will forgive you, just this once. Rayson, oh, that's... With Conditions. Will you accept them? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle now, and never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos. Oh, come now, Rayson, that's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Very well, you win, Rayson. I'll leave and take my soldiers with me. However, I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider. Very well. So, we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Neolucci will be so pleased. I'll do that. We'll both come. Oh, and as for Tibarn, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell, and watch yourself. This is war, you know. And now, listen to me, Darkwings. We of Kilvas are leaving. Turn at once and head for home.